Oh yeah, right. Hey guys, what's up? So today I wanna like to so I just recently finished up. Luckily, I got a pirated version of the Lego Ninjago movie, so let's review it. So I'm gonna be doing the spoiler-free review type, since I'm not really going to go spoil the movie because style. And well, I already finished up the Lego Ninjago movie. And for those who do not know, Lego Ninjago, which was Lego's own toy line, which we mostly wanted a more ninja theme. I know it's something like use it, but mostly change it up. So instead, let's talk about what I think about the ninja. Talk about really not much to talk about really the other material like the Legos and stuff. I mostly focused around the TV show itself. So that's what we're going to talk about. The TV. Okay, actually, we're not talking about the TV show. We're actually going to talk about the movie. I'm going to talk about a fair bit of the TV show. The TV show focuses, yes, the world of Ninjago. Mostly a place that basically looks like any East Asian mythical and uses East Asian mythical culture, and it was set between the show. Yeah, the show is basically about four random ninjas. Zane, and Cole. Okay, later Nia, Master Wu, and later on Nia and sorry, I forgot his name. Oh yeah, yeah, Loy. I forgot. And Loy. I know and yes, I'm fully aware that season 8 of Lego Ninjago is gonna have Loy's voice actor is gonna be replaced by Simon, which actually is the guy who done. Which you can look it up his name if you want to. Mainly the series focus around, I know later on, Loy. It takes on the role for mostly the game, most of the main. So basically, yeah, the pilot episode. Mostly after, basically there was mostly was about that, and most of the first pilot stuff were mostly focused around the sword of 4 golden weapons: sword of fire, a scythe of quake, nunchucks of lightning, and shots of ice. And then later on the season goes on, couple of things change. Many things have changed out of that, and to be honest, I haven't watched much of the show, The Day of Departure. The only last thing I talked about was that one special, The Day of Departure, which is that one I actually covered in the past. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna talk about pretty much that. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't know and / watch, so there are many other things I don't know. So yeah, guys, I have really not much to say about it, but let's continue with the review. And yeah, I know the show is great, but we're talking about the movie and not the show. Oh, and there's also a video game adaptation based on the film, but I don't feel like talking about it currently because it's really basically the same thing. And I might review a video game, maybe Lego's games, but I might rather not do it because there are now these mainly games that really retells the same story, but you're just doing the different thing. And okay, actually, let's talk about. Now this review is spoiler free since I'm not going to talk about much of the spoiler. I'm not going to spoil anything about the film, mainly because of obvious reasons. Since I really usually talk about it in the spoiler review. And yeah, I know I might talk about the other characters and maybe alteration versions, both from the original and both from the TV show and the film itself. But we're not talking about that. Let's talk about how the animation. The animation is still amazing. I still like it. Kind of feels like something out of the actually animated, actually doing the stop motion stuff. But actually, it's a complete CGI, and I do like the complete looking that is actually. And yes, I do find great visual style and everything else. It does question some things. I didn't really find it great, but usually even I do like some of the moments in the designs. And yes, there are things about. And yes, I do love the animation of this film. Now let's talk about the sound. Now, let's talk about now the voice acting. I don't want to talk much about the voice acting in this version, but really, I do find I don't know this cast the characters. I know, I'm just going to say that. Okay, actually, I'm going to say that for later. Now let's talk about the music. I do like the soundtrack, despite that Bad Blood was played back in the trailer, but I still find I do like some of the original music. The most I find I like the most was Find My Place, which is mostly one of my favorite ones of this year. And yes, you can listen to this up on YouTube. Oops, so yeah. Next is maybe I'll talk about the voice acting in this here. The voice acting in the Lego, I don't know much of the actors, but I do like the. But I do like Jackie Chan, one of my favorite voice actors. I do like actually voice Master Wu in this version, and in this version he's like the wisecracking leader version. Yes, they still kept the original source material, and yes, Jackie Chan also was the same guy who was only here just to did the opening and the ending for this, with also another actor, which I'm gonna talk about in the spoiler version of the film later. I don't want to spoil the film, anyways, and yes. So basically, in short, I find the animation to be pretty good. The soundtrack pretty awesome, and the voice acting crew is pretty good too. Anyways, see you in the spoiler review.